Hi everyone, what's up? Welcome to today's video about where we talk about the casino DLC that is supposedly coming out next month in GTA Online. Now, I could go on and speculate what I think, how it's going to look like and all that stuff, but that's not really what I do. I like to take things from previous games and previous DLCs and stuff like that and kind of base some facts on that. So of course the most obvious thing to go for is GTA San Andreas. And then have a look at, well, the two enterable casinos, which obviously are the Four Dragons Casino and the Caligula's Casino. Obviously there's a difference between the two, but the primary focus I want to touch on is what exactly you can do and what these two casinos feature. Obviously starting with the Four Dragons Casino. Now in the Four Dragons Casino there's a few interesting things that are happening there. First of all, there is video poker, of course, and you can just, play video poker and use any sort of coins and money that you might have. In addition to that, there's also roulette that you can play. I'm sure you're familiar with it. Either you pick a number or you pick a color, and according to that you will either win or lose. And of course everyone's favorite, if you have played Red Dead Redemption 2, is blackjack was available in there as well. In addition to that, there was also the Wheel of Fortune, and then there was also some other general things such as a restaurant and also a bar. I'm pretty certain that we're going to see a bar inside of the casino. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, typically casinos are like, hey, have some more booze so you don't really understand what you're doing with all your money, so we can take it from you. And a restaurant, I don't know, maybe they'll add something like that as well. It could have a place inside the casino, but it would probably be something like small, like you maybe be able to get like a burger or whatever, but that's not really something we already have in GTA Online, so I'm not quite sure if we're going to be able to see that. Another interesting thing in the Four Dragons Casino is obviously the manager suite. Obviously, it would make sense that if we have something to manage the casino, maybe a manager of the casino will be in there and we'll be able to maybe struck a deal with them or whatever. Or I'm going to assume we're going to have to buy the casino. So, I mean, it would make sense that you are at least a manager inside of the casino. You'd get your own suite, obviously your usual laptop where you do everything from. And then of course there's another important room within the Four Dragons Casino, which is the maintenance, and where you set up that infamous heist. But I don't necessarily think we're gonna get a heist. I know there's rumors floating around about that, but I don't know, maybe they'll do something different with it. It's very difficult to decide what exactly they're planning on doing with this casino DLC. I mean, are they really gonna go only with the whole gambling stuff, which would give some issues with certain countries, which I'll touch on at the end of the video, but interested to see what they might do with additional rooms inside of the casino.
Sometimes you don't feel right, you don't turn your time. People keep saying that it's right for my head, but I keep playing on and feeling alright in the noise of the night. But that's what lights my fire. Hellraiser in the thunder and heat.
Now moving on to Caligula's, it's a bit more spacious and there are some more interesting things inside of Caligula's. Obviously there is the underneath area of Caligula's because you do the whole heist mission inside of this casino as well. But some interesting things about this is that there are actually some offices, which could mean that you could have some NPCs working there, and it could be another passive business if there were to be the case that there is an underneath area of the Caligula's Casino. In the Caligula's Casino there's obviously also the garage area which you enter inside of the mission. However, it would probably serve as an additional garage space for your character in GTA Online, that is, of course. Some other interesting things in the Caligula's Casino as well is the booth that allows you to buy tickets. Now, the question definitely is what exactly is going to happen in GTA Online for its casino. Because if you look at Red Dead Online, you could already see that the poker was blocked in certain countries. And yeah, that wasn't even with money that you could actually physically buy with the real money. Online gambling is banned in, I think, at least 10 countries. And in addition to that, there was also additional countries which were not allowing poker to be played in Red Dead Online. So the question is, how exactly is Rockstar going to either make sure that everyone gets to play it, or handle the fact that people who are not able to play it are still going to have a good DLC? Because obviously casino DLC for a lot of people is going to be all about, hey, I get to play in the casino, I get to play poker in GTA Online, etc, etc. Obviously, we have something similar already inside of GTA Online in terms of the Arena War spin the wheel mechanic. Because if you remember, you're actually using real cash in a way inside of that spin the wheel thing. So that could mean that we're actually going to use our regular cash in order to play inside of the casino. If you are able to use it in spin the wheel, which essentially it was gambling. I mean, let's be honest about this. You were basically gambling for getting a reward. But then again, Red Dead Online, you had poker and that was blocked even though you weren't using actual currency that you could use with real cash. It's very confusing. I'm not a legal expert, but I'm just kind of pointing out the things that could be. I'm not trying to get people's hopes up who weren't able to play poker in Red Dead Online. I'm pretty certain that you're probably not going to be able to play the whole casino stuff. I wouldn't get my hopes up if I were you. Now, I'm not trying to turn you off this whole DLC thing, but I'm just trying to be real with you guys. I know it's going to suck if it's actually the case, but I'm sure there's, ways around it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, cough, cough, VPN. Although you have to be careful with VPN because I'm pretty sure there's actually some policies about that inside of the terms of service that they don't really want you to start using VPN and avoid the law in a way, because I'm pretty sure that if you start doing that, Rockstar could get in trouble. Again, not a legal expert, just kind of saying things from the top of my head here. Now, with those facts, what I personally think? Personally, I think that there's a very good possibility that because there is already things like this made in GTA San Andreas and in Red Dead Redemption 2, that there's a very high possibility that we're going to have the things that we already have in GTA San Andreas and in Red Dead Redemption 2 and see that come to GTA Online. Because it would make total sense, really. The systems are already made, they're already coded. And as far as I'm aware, and again, no expert on game code, but I'm assuming personally that you would be able to just update that code so it works in the current game, and then just, obviously make it a bit more fleshy and a little bit more like in Red Dead Redemption 2, where you would play poker. And, obviously it would be very cool to be able to see your cards in first person. So I guess they could sort of kind of one-on-one copy it from Red Dead Redemption 2 when it comes to blackjack and poker. So I think we can be very certain that those things are at least going to be in the game. But things like slot machines and stuff like that, it would make sense if they were to be in the game as well. So, and spin the wheel is already a thing inside of the game, so they could obviously bring it over to casinos as well. So I guess we could say that we at least have 3 mini games ready to go, and with additional things that could possibly be added either straight up or maybe even, they might even go down the drip feed route. Who knows? I mean, they might, add things gradually over time, or they might just dump everything in one go. It's difficult to say. It's still Rockstar. They're always full of surprises. I think we all know this at this point. But those are just some of my thoughts with the Casino DLC and some of the facts and things that I thought was interesting to bring up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. How do you think that the Casino DLC is going to look like? How do you think they're going to handle the whole money and country law situation thing? I'd love to hear it all in those comments down below. But with all that said and with all that done, thank you also very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all later.